Answer the question I asked, not the question you think I asked. In an interview, it's okay for you to sit there for 30 seconds thinking about what you're going to say.
The principal, Mr. Brown, had lots of concrete, practical things to say.
The goal is to give the students here as much of a real-life experience as possible around the interview process for jobs at a high school. So using your content area, give me a couple of possible lesson learning objectives that you could give students using Students Will Be Able To.
I guess it was really interesting to hear from our principal. It's kind of like, out of the horse's mouth.
Rock solid. This is non-negotiable. You have to know about the classroom in terms of assessment, instruction, curriculum, and if you don't, say that you don't.
It made me realize that there's a few things I need to learn before I actually get a job.
One of the things that I do when I'm being interviewed, you know what, that's a great question. I can't answer that right now, but can we come back to it, or can I get back to you on that one? Let me give that some thought. I'd rather hear that as the boss.
Just shed light on some things that I had no clue about whatsoever. So I believe this will help me in the interview process.
Red flags. Be careful how you ask school culture questions, okay? I think you said something like, in the school I'm currently at, something isn't happening that you approve of. I'm paraphrasing. Just going right to the question itself would have been enough. Forget the background. I'm really interested in what your school culture is all about. Could you tell me anything, Mr. Brown, 2 or 3 things that would give me a good indication of how the school feels and what the community is like? Great question.
Before this, I hadn't really been thinking about being interviewed. I know it's coming up, but this actually brought it to life and really made me think about what questions I would be asked and how I need to prepare and what my answers mean to the person who's interviewing me.
We had a couple of red flags in each phone interview. You go right to the point. We've had 8 homework assignments to date, and he's missing 7. He's only completed 1. Boom, right on the table. You're not talking about his personality, parents get that part. What? There's been 8 assignments, he's done 1? Okay, that's direct, to the point, hits home.
He's very honest, so just learn what to say.
Knowing to, really be prepared to speak on some of these issues like formative versus summative assessment. Just familiarizing myself with the kind of questions that will be asked was definitely helpful.
We probably have, right now at Malden High School, 5 or 6 former Tufts interns who are now employed at Malden High School. And so we're always looking for that next pool of outstanding qualified candidates, and Tufts and Malden High School have a good working relationship, so we always look for somebody we can scoop up.
Thank you.
We're good. Thank you.
And thank you to Rachel and Jen as well.